Hello, welcome to the Three Ps in a Podcast. Today I'm joined by Hut the Merriman,
Yo.
Ryu, Holly, and Jolly.
Always.
And I'm your host, Emmer Sans. As always, as you can see, we have a Christmas-themed episode, which is ironic, because as we just discussed, we have one impartial motherfucker over here who doesn't celebrate, we have one who hates it, and I love it.
Okay.
If you
Hate's a big word. Hate's a very big word. I just like it a little bit because I have for my work I work with Christmas decoration and whatever since October. So for 3 straight months I'm
Yeah, Rito does that
in the
to you.
Christmas mood. It's fucks. As soon as I'm gone, I'm probably gonna be fine.
This episode also going up on Christmas for us Dutchies. I've decided to put it put it up a day early because I'm wearing a Christmas sweater. I have a fucking Christmas hat on my chair. So it would be weird if this came out the 27th as per usual. So it's gonna be the 26th. It's gonna be on a Tuesday. Doesn't matter if you're watching this because you're already watching it. But as explanation for Dutch people, we have 2 days of Christmas. So 25th and 26th are both Christmas days. So it's a Christmas episode, even though we're for the wider world, we're late.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, it would be weird if it came out a day at the day of his birthday, you know?
Yeah.
It would be so
Oh
nice.
right, also this motherfucker's birthday and
Birthday.
he's birthdaying.
Birthday.
All right,
Okay, so-
shall we get into it, lads?
Chapters 51 to 60, of course, because episode number 6. And yeah,
I already stopped
Finally-
trying to keep track of numbers.
fair
I make
enough.
the thumbnails and then the numbers are out of my head.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, but we start still in the final fight, of course. Goku just turned to Big Monkey,
Monkey man.
and yeah, the whole fight of destroying the moon.
Just
There's no
destroyed
moon,
the
no.
moon.
There's no moon now. That
I
we
remind-
don't have a moon.
Call him
Oh,
Kakashi, because he's
Yeah, I was
I don't get that.
about to fucking diverge again, but you can't do that yet. Can't do that.
we can't do it. We still have the chapters to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
it's fine. We can never love.
after the moon gets blown up, because that's just where we're at, I guess. We get a little bit more of a melee fight scene. And
Mhm.
I wanted one of the things that I noted was that I don't think the art of the series as of right now is really that good in my opinion. It's very goofy, cartoonish, and it doesn't lend itself well to to much of the action, because with the very chubby short characters and stuff that we have, it feels
Yeah.
it's not the best, right? But I do appreciate the space given to action, because it is honestly quite rare that we get to see a single page spread of action in modern day storytelling shown. I feel like we tend to either get 2 pages, which is going all out, or it's just slightly bigger panels. It's
one
rare
or
to see
two,
a full page spread. So I wanted to point it out because it is very nice that we see it.
It's way different than when you're used to it, because right now, if you get at least even if you get 1 page or even like I said 2 page, they're going all out in that chapter. There's a giant fight, big hype moments, and now it's just yeah, we're just a casual fight, and then just have spreads. They're just diverging a lot more. The
Yeah.
amount of action.
Hmm.
Definitely, I do agree with the chubby characters, and also it's the fights where you like speeding up and then impact, speeding up, impact. That's the entire that's basically
Yeah.
the entire fight that you see.
I think what differentiates that from stuff that we're used to, Jujutsu Kaisen, for example. It's just there's a lack of techniques that are well defined. It's all very either they're just fighting melee, or there's a beam somewhere, but even those those are ill defined. We don't know their strength
Yeah.
levels. The only way we can really make it make sense is through what we already know about the established power levels of characters. So, we know that Roshi is stronger than Goku, or well, debatably stronger.
Well, after these chapters,
After these chapters we know, but it at the time when we're going through the fight, it's oh.
Mm.
yeah, Goku again is hungry. You go back to that the thing of like I would have definitely been if I wasn't hungry. Then
I mean, I guess, but I wouldn't really
But
chalk
like
it up
he
to that
ate right
anymore.
before it, right? Like
Yeah,
so like it's not
yeah,
like it's not a valid argument in this
no,
because like
it's not.
he ate right before, then he went into the fight and he just used up so much energy that he was hungry. I guess like maybe you can make the argument that like because like he was Big Monkey, and then like that
yeah.
takes up a lot of energy.
Yeah, but
But
like,
again, then you go back to Roshi having destroyed the moon with all of his energy, and then in that sense, Roshi
Yeah, he
might
could
have
have fucking killed
been
Goku.
way stronger if he didn't
Yeah.
use
He
all the
could have
strength.
killed. He could have murdered this man.
he
This
could
kid.
have, but you know,
Could have.
he
It didn't even
doesn't
use
want
50%.
to.
Like he went all out for the destroying of the moon, of course. So
Mhm.
like if he went like 50%, he would have killed Goku.
Murderize the child.
There's actually a thing.
I'm definitely have to mark this episode not for kids.
Yeah. So like this is there is something called the Daisenshu for Dragon Ball, which is like supplementary material
Oh,
outside the
lame
series. You know,
stuff. Got it.
One Piece has the same thing. What?
We don't have SBSs in like One Piece.
Yeah.
Well, I don't hold the SBSs as the fucking rightful word of God either.
They are. They're made by God.
I
Anyway,
mean, I mean, I do sometimes.
they're canon, so
yeah, when they
When
they
I
push
when I
it-
argue with motherfuckers, I use only manga pages as argument.
that's fair.
I mean, that's fair, yeah, since that makes sense.
Because like, let's be honest, you can make up anything that's said in there. Because like, who the fuck reads it?
I
mean,
sometimes
yes.
like
Yes.
like
See,
if I'm very
who reads it? Really?
Who?
like I'm interested in it sometimes, like you know.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody reads it.
What? I don't. Oh
Hey,
wait,
nobody,
I
how you doing?
forgot. I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I can't read. What am I
You
talking about?
can't. You just look at the. You
You
just look at
can't
the
read.
fucking drawings.
Huh? What?
That's a weird drawing of Luffy. I wonder what they're talking about.
Yeah. um.
You forgot. Yeah, there it is. I saw this man like settle in, like we were supposed to talk. He was trying to talk. Something about Daisenshu.
Oh yeah. So there was. They differentiate between Roshi having two types of forms. One is the full power form he used when he
Destroyed the moon.
destroyed the mountain.
And
the
the moon.
and then no that because the moon one was different because it was called maximum power, and that's when he pours like when he uses everything he has instead of when he was full power and we like yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So full power is like a
Interesting.
burst, and max power is using everything he ever has.
yeah, that's like
That
everything.
reminds me of 2.5. You know what I mean?
What
2.5. I'm trying to be in the script.
I I think I know what you mean. Yeah,
in that same vein. I'd
Yeah,
think
in that
that's
same
like
vein.
already
Just
in
like-
there.
So they differentiate that. There is
Or
I mean,
1.5, I guess it is. Is it 1.5 or 2.5? It's 1.5, right? Because like.
now I think I'm
I don't know. Maybe I fucked this up. Maybe I fucked up the signals. It's fine. We'll figure it out. At some point, I'll go like that's what I was talking about.
I guess we'll find out,
Yeah,
and
hopefully.
I might as well.
Mhm.
And then Ryu gets to know as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It was like in episode 6, we said it was 1.5. It was actually 2.5. Let's go back on it.
Okay. So anything else about the
So-
fight?
So like the moon being gone, is the world just not fucked? Like how is that?
Okay, if we're talking about physics, absolutely cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But like,
Fuck the currents,
in the
I guess.
magical world of Dragon Ball, where dinosaurs exist, furries are actual
And talk.
furries, and monkey men exist.
Mhm.
I guess not.
Guess not.
yeah,
Earth works differently, I guess. You know.
but at
Physics,
least
no
off of the
physics.
whole thing of like, oh, he becomes a giant monkey now. Like
Mhm.
that's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
guess.
What the fuck is he gonna do now? He can't become a giant monkey anymore. Also,
No monkey business.
this is important for later. there was a guy in the after Rochi blew up the moon. The announcer guy mentioned
Said no more
wolf.
moon pie. Crazy.
I was gonna say
Tragic.
he mentioned Wolfman.
Wolf. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
or
yes.
man wolf.
I think he just meant werewolf.
No, he in the official translation he says, "What about werewolves who want to turn it? Want to turn?"
Yeah. I read Wolfman as well, but like I figured he meant like werewolves, just like
In the
people
official
that turn
translation,
into
it's werewolves. So
Does that
So-
mean werewolves exist? I guess.
Yeah.
Cool.
where monkeys exist. The where actual what was it? Monkey? What?
Yeah,
the
excellent.
I don't
Monkey.
remember. I put it in the title and then like it evaporated from my brain. It's like it was like a dream. It was like a dream. Like I think about it and it like it goes.
It's like a fever dream that wasn't there at one point.
Also, I feel
Yeah.
the need to mention, Boss Rabbit is dead, and he's like 2 men. They're dead.
What do you mean
Right?
they're dead?
They got put on the moon by Goku. Remember?
Oh shit!
now Roshi-
Right! Holy fuck! Oh shit! Roshi murdered them! Oh
Yeah.
my god! I
Both
completely
concrete bodies.
forgot!
I like how you both had like the realization at the same time as well.
Yo,
No
that's
way.
crazy! Oh my god!
fucking
Okay,
mental.
can we like start a body count? As in like murder?
3.
Murder 3? Wait. Oh yeah, he had two. He had two.
Boss and 2 men. Yeah.
Yeah, he had
Two
2 men, so
henchmen.
I love
Okay.
like Goku just doesn't be like, I wonder how they're doing. Like without the moon.
He probably forgot just like we did.
forgot. Totally. We forgot.
That
Like,
was like that happened for him, and that happened like a year ago, So
yeah. Oh yeah, 8 months. Yeah, not true.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Alright.
It was like the whole training.
So I guess you forgot,
Also,
I'm saying
I like a minor nitpick that like this is just coming back about something that like I talked about I think last episode, maybe the episode before, about like how the message of there will always be somebody stronger than you was handled. He still says it afterwards. So like what was like the utility? I mean the utility
Well,
was to switch
I
like
show don't tell, and then tell to reinstate that. Like we make.
yeah, but like
stronger
they still told.
Mm.
Like we started with telling.
Yeah.
And then we went to showing, and then went to telling again.
Yeah. I guess to really like confirm in their minds, like, hey, there is always going to be something strong. Like it's always.
Yeah,
gonna,
I feel like
Yeah.
it's like it did like it's interesting because like it switches our like focus essentially. Like we don't want Goku to win after that. Like that's the
Yeah.
utility of it. I just think it could have still been handled in a better way, especially because the only other bit of utility it had in the story got taken away by how they chose to end it off. So
by Goku somehow almost killing, not killing. I mean, Monkey.
nah,
Yeah.
Monkey might have, but like. Not that, but like the fact that Roshi
Almost
just tells
winning
them
himself.
after as well, instead of like
Yeah.
letting them come to that realization themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like Krillin could have been like, guess it's always going to be someone stronger than us, and like that would have been
Yeah.
enough. That would have like confirmed that.
yeah,
they
then
know.
that would have been like we could have had a like a little thought bubble of Roshi being like heh or something, and that would have been like, oh, that's nice.
That's nice. Krillin got it, and now Goku goes with Krillin, and then yeah,
Yeah.
like that works. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it could have been as simple as that, where Krillin just says that, and then Goku just goes no
Oh
kidding.
yeah, true. Yeah, and then that's
Would have
it.
been fully
That-
in character, would have worked, and would have been a nicer finish.
Because Krillin knows quite a bit.
Yeah, he's not
Right.
stupid.
Dumb. I mean, Goku has problems counting again.
Yeah,
With
we'll
the
get
big
to
I
boy.
like that. Yeah, I like that. But I like that every time he counts, it shows that he's counting with his fingers. It's kind of funny.
But also every time he counts, like he fucks up at a higher number, so like he's learning, I guess.
It's getting close to the
Bro,
like,
yeah, every
better,
time it's
better.
like, what comes after this number? It's like, this, and it's like, all right. So he fucks up that time, and then he remembers next time, So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trial
Okay,
and error.
so do we have anything else to say about the strongest under the
The
heavens
fight. No, I'm
tournament?
happy it's over. We wasted 3 episodes on it.
yeah.
This is true.
Yep.
So
that
hot,
is
nothing.
finished.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I have more concerns to raise at the start of this next section.
All right.
as per usual. It might be Christmas, but that don't mean I'm gonna stop hating.
Mhm.
Nah, like it's like I feel like this is pretty, like a fair like worry because it was also confirmed in the within the same amount of chapters. Because what I wrote down is like I have my reservations about how interesting Goku will be in isolation. Like he's a very predictable character, so the way to make him interesting is contrasting him with more complex and interesting characters. Like that's how you get characters like Gon and Killua in Hunter x Hunter. Gon, very straightforward, very simplistic. Killua, fucked up.
Overthinker.
Yeah, and then like having him set off on his own is just risky, like with Goku, because if there aren't any suitable, like interesting side characters or villains introduced, the intrigue won't last. Yeah, like that's pretty much immediately confirmed when like the reason Goku fights the people at the tower is for the sake of oh what? They don't have names. They don't have names. That's how important they are. Like that's
Red.
that that's just
Yeah, if we have Commander White, we have Murasaki as a name, so that's
who?
does he? Oh shit, does he not? Okay, never mind.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the villains. The reason why he goes to fight in the tower is to save the mayor because he was talking to the villagers. We don't get the names of the people who saved him, warmed them up, fed him, and then like who like he goes to fight for.
But I think
I
the
remember
mom said "ma" to like the kid when she got home.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
I
it's her mom. It's her mom, but that's not a fucking name.
I remember the girl have. I remember the girl's name.
She did not.
At least we
Alright,
don't
I
have
guess
it yet.
that-
Like maybe we'll get it
fair.
after. Like, hey, by the way, who are you?
Or it might
Would
have
be
just,
weird. Like,
or it might have just been in the anime because I remember her. I remember
Like
her
there were
being
like there
cool.
were two like pages that like just perfectly encapsulated my worry about this section of the story. It's like midway through chapter 57. And it's like it's 2 pages where Goku is getting like his snow gear to go outside.
Mhm.
And then like he's confused about what snow is for about 2 panels. You know, I was just like that.
What's this?
Okay,
Snow, you ever
anyway,
heard of it? No. Anyway,
like
go
I
now.
was like, okay, I feel like that should have been, you know, he should be more confused about it. Like he's supposed to be a curious child, not like,
Yeah.
oh, what's this? Okay, don't care anyway. See ya.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, again, like that thing where like, you know, he's going to fight for these characters, he's going to help these characters. That's why he goes. He doesn't know there's a
doesn't
Dragon
know
Ball in there. I'm assuming there's a Dragon Ball in there because.
I mean, in the area because I haven't found it.
Yeah, precisely. And so like it's not doing it for a fucking Dragon Ball. He's doing it for them, but they don't have names. So like, yeah, the characters might be important to Goku, or at least like it's kind of framed like it should be. But with how the author chooses to portray that information, the audience doesn't give a shit. Because they're characters that are introduced like that, not given a name, not given much screen time besides exposition, and then just like left out of the story. Like Goku's supposed to care about them, so make us care about them, but that is not being done. It's like they're just being used as a framing device, and that like just pretty much confirmed my like worry that Goku is not gonna really be contrasted by interesting like side characters or anything, because at least in the first outing here where Goku's on his own, like we get no like actual side characters that are.
We get interesting villains, I guess.
I mean, one guy shot a missile from his mouth. That was kind of lit.
He was the Terminator, basically. I think
Yeah.
it was the Terminator.
Well, it's like
I think it.
yeah, like that was also like something that I thought was very interesting because like, essentially like that moment, that fight, like kind of made me realize something. That Dragon Ball like where it is at right now, it like perfectly makes sense in the cultural context of the time. And what I mean by that is that if you've ever watched an 80s action movie before, like that came out before 88, then it's very much this. It is one overpowered dude just mowing down enemies, essentially. If you think about Commando, Rambo, or like Terminator, RoboCop, all those movies just one dude laying waste without like any effort, pretty much. And like if you look at it
like,
that
no injury,
way,
nothing.
yeah, and if you look at it that way, then like Goku just makes sense. He's just the kid version of that. Normally it's a giant buff dude. Now it's just like this kid. It's a kid, right? And like if you
again,
look
we
at
come
the,
back to where
yeah.
we talked about last episode. Like, this is a kid show. Like, just running
Yeah,
for kids.
like
At least so far, it's more for kid. So if you have the strong big guy, that's for adults to like, right? That's like,
Yeah,
oh,
well,
I
that's a
want to
kid.
become that later. And then for the kids, like, oh, this kid is strong. I want to be a kid like him. Like, that's how it's like laid down.
Yeah, so like if you look at it through like that cultural context, it like I feel like it's a lot cooler. Obviously, this was made in Japan, so I don't know like how that like I don't know Japanese action movies around that time. Oh, whoops.
That's Bruce Lee.
I don't know. Maybe, but like if you like at least for what was going on in America at the time, and if you like look at what Dragon Ball's doing, like that very much lines up, and it just feels like the same. So. I thought that was really interesting. Cause yeah, like the culture, like essentially just the cultural context around it, even if it doesn't fully align because different countries, it still just shows what time period it was made in, essentially. Because Dragon Ball started in '84, and pretty much around '88 when Die Hard came out, because Die Hard was the game changer for this.
Yeah.
Like, after that, they were just like, let's just put our main character through so much problems, so many problems, and so much effort, and pain, and suffering, but they get the win in the end. And that's pretty much shown in today, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Die Hard really was a cool movie, though.
Yep, watched it yesterday, it was great.
It's a great movie.
I watch it every year.
Well.
Yeah, I watch it every year on Christmas.
Yep. It's a Christmas movie.
That's a Christmas
One of
movie.
the funniest things. Just random movies that are like, yeah, they play it in Christmas time. So they're a Christmas movie.
No, okay, wait, hold on, we're diverging. I gotta set this straight. I gotta set the record straight. Okay, so Die Hard's not just a Christmas movie because it plays during Christmas, because the central, like, the emotional weight of the story is carried by John McClane reconciling with his wife. If you do not think that family reconciliation is a central Christmas theme, you do not know what a fucking Christmas movie does. It's
Sure.
fucking Home Alone is the same thing. Die Hard's just Home Alone is just Die Hard for
Home Alone
kids.
is Die Hard too.
People, yeah, I remember there were like some people that didn't like Home Alone that said, "Oh, it's just a movie that's set in Christmas," but that's not true. Because
No.
the McAllister family leave because it's Christmas, right?
Christmas break.
The Christmas wish works because Kevin thinks it's Christmas, right? So that's
Belief
why,
of a child, yes.
Yeah, that's how he thinks. Oh, they are gone.
Which is something you can also argue for in Die Hard, because John and Holly's kid wishes that they come home, and they do.
Yeah.
Checkmate, atheists.
And the intruders go because
Just go.
yeah. And the intruders go because it's Christmas and they want VCRs, and like
Which
know
dates
that
the movie
family-
perfectly.
Yep, and they know that like the family is leaving for Christmas, so they do that, So
Yeah.
it is a Christmas movie. So fuck you, haters.
And that's exactly why Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I have to like explain
back
this
to
to my
Dragon
house.
Ball.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, right.
So we get to the
Whoops.
tower. Like we beat a red guy, then
Mhm.
go tower. Family. Also planes exist. Fun fact.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
mean, yeah, like
I
that
wanna-
makes sense. Like
Yeah.
we've seen.
I wanted to diverge on this though. So the scanner Bulma made is way better than the army's.
Yeah,
scanner.
Bulma's fucking it's
So that
genius.
means Bulma's technology is way higher quality than whatever the fuck
Yup,
else.
she's insane.
But this
Also,
might come back later.
probably. Also, I wanted to point out, because this is the perfect time for a Christmas episode, because the village is called Jingle Village, boys. We did it! Perfect timing!
God.
We
It's kinda
found
funny,
Jingle
like,
Village.
we didn't plan on any of
We
this.
didn't plan
It
this,
just
no.
worked out.
How, did you know that this was gonna happen, or did you like also just have this moment when reading the manga, like, oh shit,
No, I remember.
It's Jingle Village.
it's
okay.
Jingle Village, bro.
The
Also, can we talk about the Red Ribbon Army just being a bunch of Bond villains?
Also, red ribbon, as
Yep.
in Christmas.
But like, they're just Bond villains. Like, the main dude, he
Yeah.
has an eye patch, a suit, was smoking a cigar on introduction.
And it's tiny as fuck.
Yeah, he's a
He's
Bond
small.
villain.
Yeah.
He is small.
Like that also kind of supported my theory that like this was pretty. This might have been like based on like American like action movies a bit more.
I think this part is based on American because like the Japanese guy is a dumb guy that tries to do all the just ninja techniques, right?
Yeah, like
Like
it
an
could be
like an American how an American would like visualize Japanese person in
Maybe.
their movies.
Look, I mean,
Fine,
let's
at
be
least.
honest. The big part about Dragon Ball up until this point is just parody, so I could see it.
Yeah, it makes sense because right, Akira Toriyama has not had any experience writing any like fighting manga before. Before this, his biggest manga was Doctor Slump, which was pure comedy made for children. Um,
Yeah,
and
it's still pretty much the same right now.
yeah, right
It's
now,
it's the same
he-
thing, just with some fighting in it.
yeah,
There's just some
that's
fighting extra.
this is why he's like he started a new series. He's still in the habit of like comedy, you know,
The
goofiness,
whole
right?
ninja fight was not a fight.
We
It's
know
not, it
yet.
hasn't concluded yet. Who knows? But
Bro
yeah,
poured boiling tea down a bamboo shoot.
yep, he should have
For
died.
While he was
no goddamn
underwater,
reason.
bring to that.
I'm just saying he should have died. Anyways,
Fair.
so he tries to like, you know, it's. I feel like it's still goofy, but it's not as goofy as Doctor Slump. And then it's like kind of going downwards, you know.
I
For now.
fucking hope
I mean,
so. I'm
From what I
motherfucking
know,
burning.
it
know-
goes
you
a lot more
know,
serious
Benj.
later on. So like again, I feel like it like slowly goes down. From what I know, where we kind of end up later on.
Like the thing is, I remember there also still being jokes later on. I'm just like, I just don't know how much eye
Yeah.
rolling I'm going to do later on. That's more
Yeah.
my thing, cause a lot of the stuff right now, I'm just like, okay, whatever, move on.
Mhm.
Like I do
Yeah.
it, like some stuff works. Like I don't know if this was even intended as a joke, but I like how he just extends his power pole to like skip the base level of the fucking tower. Like it's a video game and he got a cheat code. Like fuck this.
Yeah.
Just boat up, yeah.
Just-
Pole vaulted upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Mm.
I don't know if anybody else thought this. This might have just been me. But like, so the guy called Full Metal Jacket, right?
I mean,
The Terminator guy.
He
Oh,
was called Metallic something.
He is
He was
called Metallica or something.
Metallica, yeah.
Official
But you have
translation.
the official.
I know,
And
but like for
and
us, he was
I-
called Metallica. So
Yeah. And
Okay, right. But like, okay, so then neither of you would have thought that. But Full Metal Jacket, I thought of the movie immediately, and I knew it was an older movie, so I wanted to check it out. Yeah, this chapter released a year before the movie, so I doubt that it's a reference to the movie. So
oh, that's
I was like,
Damn.
damn, it was nearly like it would have fit into my whole like this is based on action movies thing. It's
Oh,
not an
that
action movie, but like it's still an American movie released around the same time. So like, I was
Sandy
hoping,
Army, so yeah.
yeah.
From the jacket, I think of the type of bullet. Like the first thing when I hear that.
I've been in pop culture too much. I have
Fair enough.
I've absorbed too much.
I think it's the type of bullet, but yeah, Metallica. I don't know. Sounds like I think of the band, but
Yeah,
besides
no,
them,
I would think so too. I just shoot like that fight was like, all right, like it. Like, Goku didn't immediately win it. He got some blood on him,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of hard fight.
and then we got Goofy.
feel like- I feel like there's the ninja and the robots like switch places.
I would have much preferred that.
Yeah, that would've
I'm
been, like,
done
much
with this
better,
fucking
but-
Goofy ninja guy.
Mhm.
Ninja
So-
might be like, oh, now I'm angry, and then he just fucking pulls his
Yeah.
katana out.
Also, like I got very confused when I saw the inside area, like the trees, because it reminded me of another character. And I don't know if I'm just like incepting myself into thinking they were introduced in a similar environment, or if if that actually happened, and I'm just like
Is it a Dragon Ball character
Dragon Ball character, yes.
introduced in the forest? We haven't seen them before yet.
No. I think it was trying to be in the script. Crane.
Yeah. Okay, I should probably.
Yeah, I mean
say-
you know what I'm talking about now. Unless I fucked that up again, I don't think I did.
Village.
So like it works.
Yeah, it works.
Village.
Village. Yeah.
So yeah, well, I guess we'll see if I remembered correctly or if I remembered wrong.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's
Yeah,
anything.
that wasn't that much. Like again, there were like 5 chapters already. Like this fight, and no,
because
still, I guess.
because the story doesn't spend any time doing setup,
Nope.
which makes it worse. I'm sorry, Hut. I'm sorry,
See,
little one.
I'm just gonna rant a bit here. I think Dragon Ball is bad to read at a 10 chapter pace. I'm just saying.
Oh, you're okay. So we throw a little bit of hate towards Dragon Ball. You start hating on the show you're on.
Yes, fuck
Damn.
you.
Let's kick him off.
Damn. Okay, Reed, this is just you and me now.
That's just us two now. Yeah.
Get this Dragon Ball fan out of here. We like
I think that real.
it's crazy that like we joke so much about fucking Dragon Ball fans whilst
We're slaughtering.
whilst we're reading Dragon Ball, we're alienating the audience.
Yeah, that is true.
We're alienating ourselves.
Like I think like people might like this show when we actually start liking the series. Like when Hut's starting to have a good time, that's a good indicator that maybe the views will go up.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
Okay,
I mean-
so now do we stop talking? We stop talking about Dragon Ball. We go to something else.
Yeah, we can go with times. Like, there's not much else to tell here. Like, Ninja Guy, Goofy, was still in the fight. I mean, I like the comment that the sergeant gave. It was like, if you only had the brains, he has the strength, but if you only had the brains,
I feel like that would be like a good bit of commentary on like maybe like how to get stronger in the series, but that would be fucking inaccurate because Goku's dumb as a brick.
Right now.
Also, yeah, I think this definitely is like parody on America because the ninja had like the flag of America.
Oh.
Yeah,
And he was,
the
like,
American
hiding on the
flag,
street.
man. I was so like caught off guard. I was like, why the fuck?
I was like, why the fuck's there an American flag here? Yeah.
Yeah, shit was crazy. There's just like a lot of weird shit that happens, and I'm assuming that like we're here for like another 100 chapters or so of Goofy.
Probably.
And I'll keep criticizing it. Don't
So
worry.
it goes away.
Yep. I mean, it won't fully go away, but like
No.
I'll keep criticizing it as long as it does comedy instead of doing actual setup for the story.
We can
Call me
wait.
crazy, but
Again, this is old.
it is. Yep. It's noticeable. Like it's interesting, like to an extent, right? Because like if you're curious about like where like some of the shonen that you really like that came after it got inspired from, I think it's a very interesting read. Because you can kind of see this section that we are currently criticizing like slowly disappearing.
Yeah.
Right, like I think Naruto definitely like it starts in a similar like Goofy vein. But then like a lot quicker gets to like serious stuff. And then like you have other like series, like for example, like I'm thinking of like My Hero and Black Clover and stuff like that, where like they pretty much just have like they don't really have a super goofy start. That might be like the beginning of like an episode or like the first 2-ish chapters maybe. But like they start to get like more serious like very quickly.
Yeah, so I'm starting to see why people, start with Dragon Ball Z instead, because yeah,
because like it just doesn't feel like something that somebody who's into shonen would like. At least not nowadays.
For now, no. Yeah, no, definitely not. Now it's again like it's like close to the old world work that he did, like the comedy.
Yeah, it's a lot closer to Dr. Slump now than than Dragon Ball in the future.
Yeah, and like I think that's just like the mentality that you get into it with. So like I think one of the reasons why this still like really worked for me, besides like me just being a lot younger, when I originally watched it, I hadn't seen any other shonen really. I'd watched like SAO. And like I think I'd seen 7 Nutley since. Which so my benchmark was not like, they were the best shows. I like them.
I mean,
I still do,
yeah.
but like they're not the best shows. And then like to go into Dragon Ball after that, it's just like I feel like it works a lot better. To go into Dragon Ball after that, like while still being young, it's like I remember really liking the section of the story back then. So I hope it gets better.
I mean, we just got
Again,
into it, right?
yeah, so, like-
again, we're still in the part of like, oh, child become great child. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but yeah, we're still at the start of this section of the story where Goku's like off on his own. So I hope that it gets better. But also I'm very like confused about some of the things I remember. And this is also part of like is partially Team 4 Star's fault.
There's one thing we forgot, by the way. Kinton is fucking dead.
No, I remembered. I just didn't bring it up yet. So I was gonna bring it up.
got
Which
blown up,
implies
like,
that it was alive.
Yes. So
Hmm?
I am assuming if he just calls Kinton, it just comes back. That's what I think. Like,
It's a,
he just
it's
calls
a
Kinton.
cloud, right? So I mean,
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
disperses
how
and
do
it
you
comes back.
destroy a cloud?
How is it
I mean,
physical?
how do you fly on a cloud to begin with? I guess. But-
Magical heart, magical choose the artifact.
Well, then it becomes physical
yeah, he's-
since you can heat it. So in
Yeah.
another sense, that is
Okay.
also the reason.
See, this is
So
what
it's the-
this is.
so
This
it's
is what happened, guys.
So is the rocket good build?
No,
it's a good
look,
heart.
look. This is what happened,
Yeah.
right? Rocket approaches Kintoon, hits Goku. Shockwave. Goku goes off of Kintoon immediately. Not solid anymore. Explosion passes through it, but still disperses it, not destroying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it dispersed it. It will
makes
come back
sense.
together, and then just
Yeah.
that's it. That's what I
Yeah.
assume. And now, of course, you didn't check on it, so it's gone, and then he'll call back on it later, and we'll just be back.
I like the idea that now he's gonna have like struggle traveling this entire time. Then he's gonna like get back to Master Roshi, and he'll just be like, "Have you tried calling it?" He's like, "No, I thought I was dead."
Good point. And Kid's on, and then he's just. Whoop.
Yeah.
He's like, "God damn it! This entire step of the story could have been avoided,
walked 500 miles from the.
and I
fucking
would
north
walk 500 more
to walk 1,000 miles.
so I can be the."
It's so bad. It's so bad.
I like.
Anyway.
I think love it.
Yeah, so we're in the north, and just guess we'll see where she goes.
This kind of reminded me of this chapter that you know when Goku got the robot to pilot it for him.
Yeah,
Like it was
Mhm.
such a foreign thing to like make the plane, or it's still like foreign, you know, making the plane an automatic plane, you know, so it flies by itself, right? And like so getting another robot to pilot another mechanical thing, you know, instead of having the mechanical thing drive by itself, right?
yeah,
And I think it's like the same thing as in Hunter x Hunter, you know, when they get into the Greed Island, right?
Mhm.
Instead of the thing being a touchpad, you know, when they register into the game, it had buttons on it instead, right? If you like, you remember the girl? With
It was
the-
like
Yeah.
an old
Big thing,
PS2.
right?
Like no, like a what you call it, an NES.
Yeah, and it's
Like,
like a
that's what it looked
super.
like.
It's supposed to be like a super advanced game, like whoosh, right? And it doesn't have touch. It has buttons like to move
It had like
That's
old
fucking
NES
hilarious.
controllers, like an old NES console.
yeah. Like it does
Yeah.
date it, and I think that's
Yeah.
funny because like obviously you get to see like it be like at that point like it becomes a bit more sci-fi, and sci-fi is historically fucking hilarious at trying to predict the future.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, because aren't we like the coming to the year of like Blade Runner, like, and we're still not.
Maybe I know
I
we
think it
like
was something like that.
I remember like Back to the Future too. We've been past that.
Yeah.
We've passed
We've-
like
we've
we
been-
have passed a lot of movies
we've-
that are like supposed to be in the future.
Yeah,
So,
we're
like-
also
And meanwhile, we're
past-
still here with stupid cars on the ground.
yeah.
They
and
don't fly.
we're also
no-
past
No hoverboards.
past
nothing.
the date of SAO when it started, so
Yup.
we don't have a full dive gear yet. So you know, fucking.
We do have VR though, so like, close enough.
Is a full dive kit just like a full bodysuit that like recognizes?
No, like you just headset, like essentially VR headset on, disables your motor functions in real life, and
Yeah,
you're
can
like
breathe,
you're
I
like
guess.
So you're like I wanted to move my arm. You move your arm in
in game instead of there, and then like your consciousness is like transported into a digital avatar.
Yeah, fair enough. We
Have
do
you
have
read-
like this suits from where like if you put it on, you can feel the touches of like in shit.
Oh,
in
from
VR characters.
Ready Player One.
From Player versus one, yeah.
Yeah.
Player versus one, yes,
Yeah.
that's a Netflix adaptation.
True.
Have any of you read or watched Shangri-La, like the manga
What the
or
fuck?
slash anime?
I think of the God of the Call of Duty map. That's the first thing I think
Yeah.
of.
I think of Iron Fist for Marvel.
Hey,
True. That's
hey,
fair.
Iron Fist is cool. Yeah, that's fair. They also have like the same thing, just that not as advanced as in the SAO, because like people can like twitch their fingers, and I don't think they can do that in SAO.
Look, if something
It's
like SAO
like
ever
this,
comes out,
like
I'm
just
still
like
I'm going in.
like-
I'm going in immediately. Like I don't give a shit if like it actually becomes Def Game SAO. I'll have done it. I won't live through it. I won't live through it. I'll just be.
But I'll be
part of
there.
it.
There is actually someone
be
that
there.
has developed that, I believe.
Give
They-
it to me now.
I'm not- They have like
There
a
are like brain
microwave on the
sensors that
headset.
like you can like you get like a headset where you control a game with your brain. Those do exist. Just not advanced enough to the point where you could play like a full
SAO.
game. That you
Also,
feel
like
body
Yeah,
you know,
here we go.
I gotta be
Ah.
honest. Now gone.
Oculus founder builds SAO-inspired VR headset that kills you if you die in game.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like
oh.
a tube on the top there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it has like
Just
a
a spike.
microwave. Yeah, it's a microwave that if you die in the game, it fries your brain. Or something like that.
Is this?
Yeah.
Did you get this from the Onion? What this?
No, it is real. The guy that made Oculus sold his company to like Facebook, I think, and then he
Oh, what's
like,
Facebook ever?
continued developing them with the money he got, and he made one that kills you when you die.
Hmm So you better hope you don't get a malfunction or anything while playing the game.
It's, like
You
imagine if
die.
or-
Like fuck.
Or imagine you die. Imagine you die by a technicality, right? Like,
You fall off the map
Bro.
while driving a car in the game.
bro, you might as well like play hardcore Minecraft, right? You know, just play hardcore
True.
Minecraft.
yeah,
You
sure.
die on Minecraft, you die in real life.
You know, like I said, I would do this, but I was
never mind.
expecting like the SAO treatment, where like I think I'm just going to go play a game, and I get stuck in the game. I don't put on the thing knowing that like if I fuck
You'll
up, it's
kill.
the end of my life. Like I wasn't part
Right.
of this like consideration.
Here it says, this model is a prototype which has an explosive attached to it. This can kill the wearer once he fails or dies in game.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Hope your
How
next
many-
of kin don't want to bury anything.
Yeah, how many people do you think would buy it?
At least 10.
Yeah,
At
because
least 4.
there were 10,000 players that were trapped in SAO, right? So
They didn't sign up for this shit. They just wanted to play a cool video game.
Did the company that made the like VR thing for SAO get into legal trouble?
no,
In the series,
Takaba or
no.
whatever his name is did not get any
That's
repercussions.
Kayaba
crazy.
Akihiko.
Yeah, there you
That's
go. He
crazy,
died,
dude.
though.
Literally,
I
like
don't
forced
remember that from watching the
10,000
actual
people.
series, but thank you,
Abridged.
SAO Abridged.
Yep.
10,000 people like literally got like false advertised. And, like,
I mean, it
led
wasn't
to play
false
the game, and then-
advertisement because it was the game delivered on everything they promised.
They just
And
added
then
a little
more.
bit more.
Yeah, they just added
That's
more
definitely still illegal though.
Well, technically, there's no laws against trapping people's consciousness anywhere.
stuff. Yeah,
That is true.
exactly. So you know.
Hey, we don't have good laws until disasters happen. So hey,
And then we make him afterwards.
yup.
Do you think
Geneva
the SAO
Conventions were made after the World War II, so like
Do you think the
technically
SAO
the Nazis did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yet.
So, guys,
I said this on Christmas. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Yeah, you're weird. So like, do you
That
think
is crazy.
do you think that people that like survived in SAO like sued the company?
I would.
Probably.
Like,
I definitely would.
If not for like anything else, emotional damage,
yeah,
Yeah.
mental distress.
which is an actual thing you can sue people for, by the way.
You can.
Yeah.
Alright, I think with us having talked about SAO for the last like 10 minutes, should probably end it off here.
Probably.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Probably.
Alright, so good discussion of the next 10 chapters of Dragon Ball, and an even better discussion about SAO afterwards.
Yep.
Yes.
We should just call this SAL episode.
SAO,
So
which is yeah.
the next one will come out next year.
Is that true? Wait, yeah, no, that
Yeah,
is
Sunday
oh
31st.
shit. Oh shit, this is our last episode of the year as well.
The year, yeah.
Oh
Capsule,
wow.
Yeah. We're gonna record the last episode
On this year
Uh,
still technically.
this year still.
Oh yeah, we're recording on New Year's, yeah.
It's
Well-
crazy that we record and the video goes up a year later.
That's
That's
mental.
so-
man.
Alright, that's the end of the episode. Thank you all for joining. And with this, we'll say goodbye to Ryu,
Merry Christmas.
to Hut.
Fuck Dragon Ball.
Understandable. I've been your host, Ben, and we'll see you next week.